Welcome to Fab Friday. So this layout is going to start with two kind of tutorials, but I didn't want this layout or this video to be very long. I wanted to keep it under 10 minutes. So this is going to go really, really fast because I have two little tutorials and then a layout to put together. So what I've done is I've taken the negative space off of a cut file from the cut shop, sprayed it with some Spiegelmom colorings, and it almost dried pretty much instantly. And I'm going to make a little shaker embellishment on my card using, for my page, using a glassine bag and some foam, fun foam. I buy my fun foam in those huge giant sheets that you see under me. I buy it from Amazon. I just have one of these funny Walmarts that is never in stock. They never have the fun foam in stock. So there's my little pocket, and now I'm going to fill it with all natural sequins and also some cork star confetti. So after I did this layout and I was putting everything together for my post today, I realized that both of these products are out of stock at the Spiegelmom Scraps shop. So just keep an eye out for them because I'm sure they'll come back in eventually, or something similar. I know there's an evergreen bow sequin mix that is in the shop that definitely would do the same thing here with the same types of colors. So that would be a good option if you want some sequins in those colors. So now I'm just trimming up my little shaker pocket and it is all ready to go. I also hit the edges with some Vintage Photo Distress ink, and I have to say, this is the first time I've ever put a shaker pocket on my layout or made one from scratch like this. So yeah, that worked out pretty good. Next, I'm going to take some die cuts. So the pattern papers that I'm going to use on this layout, all of them are from Wild Whisper Designs, their adventure line. And we're going to make some apples. We're going to make some Dazzlers apples with some sour apple Dazzlers. And if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, yep, this is the project that I laid my cell phone on. So I'm going to start by using the leftover little piece of that glassine bag, and I'm going to color in the apple leaf and stem with Hot Fudge vibes and Spiegelmom colorings. And then I'm also going to color in one of these words. So I have two words here, and they are both from the cut shop. The apples are just from just this silhouette cut file design store. Just type in apple and it'll pop up right away. And this is, I'm going to spread my sour apple Dazzlers over my apples to create a little bit of a little textured apple. And then I'm going to set them over to the side to dry. And then I laid my cell phone on them while they were still wet. And I got Dazzlers all over my cell phone, but everything can be fixed. So I just kind of fixed the apples up, and you'll see them here ready to go. So I'm going to start my layout with a white piece of cardstock and an 8-inch Chantilly lace doily from the Spiegelmom Scrap shop. And now we're going to build our layout using the shaker cards, the shaker card we created, and our Dazzler apples. So this layout is, everything that I'm going to use here is from all of my paper is from Wild Whisper Designs, and then I pretty much made all of my embellishments from supplies from the shop, and we're just going to finish up this layout. I think the only other thing I add are some letter stickers, which are some older letter stickers from Webster's Pages. So this is going to go together really nice and quick now, and the photos are of apples and an apple pie. So suddenly those Dazzlers apples are making all kinds of sense, right? Right, okay. But it's about a fall tradition that we have, that we always get some apples from the apple orchards near our house. I don't necessarily always go and buy the apples myself. I have a friend who always goes down, and she'll call and be like, I'm at the orchard, do you want apples? But I always end up with apples, lots of them. And so we go through this stage in September where we have tons and tons of apples, and I make all kinds of apple stuff. So one picture is of my favorite kind of apples. which are Honeycrisp, and then the bottom is an apple pie that I made this year. So that's my layout. I'm just going to go ahead now. I'm matting my photos and adding some little designs. I really enjoy these kinds of layouts where I can just create my own embellishments and use them. And now I'm going to finish up my journaling here. My head's in there. Sorry about that. I'm still like getting used to new video setups and where my video hits and where it doesn't and different things like that. So I'm going to grab my Creative Memories Circle Punch. I'm just going to put some circles. So my journaling box was darker, and I wanted to make sure that I got some of that darker green into some other parts of the layout so that my journaling box will kind of fit in and not look silly. And then I also have a strip at the top and a strip at the bottom of my layout, and the strip at the top is the branding strip from that other paper. So I used one sheet of pattern paper, both sides, in a journaling box, and then the rest of the supplies for this layout are from the shop. And I'm just going to go through and do some little cork confetti stars and also some sequins. So for me, stars and hearts are what I consider go-to icons that work on any page. If you go through my album, you will see stars or hearts on tons and tons of layouts for tons of different subjects. So I have no problem just kind of throwing stars on a layout or throwing hearts on a layout for that matter. But if that isn't your style, you could always go with another cork shape or do something else. Maybe you have some little apple stickers you could use if you have apple pages to do like me. And but for me, I have no problem. And if you would flip through my albums, there's random hearts and stars everywhere, so it's all good. Here I have put down all of my sequins and the little stars to kind of coordinate and go with what I put to my shaker pocket, and I added my title. I will see you later. Bye!